Yo, what is up, guys? I'm currently setting up the stream. Give me a moment while I make sure everything is working. First and foremost, I gotta go find the link for my video. So I'm gonna go to my own channel, and I'm gonna go on my own videos. I'm gonna find my own live, and I'm gonna copy my own link. Yo, what is up? And I am now live. Let's go. Alright, perfect. Go ahead and get this thing in full screen. And here we go. Alright, so the idea for this stream is I'm going to eat my free booster cookie. And I'm going to go buy a god pot, and we are going to try to grind out the whole booster cookie and the whole god pot. So that is the plan. That is the goal. So I need to go buy a god pot. Let me actually just withdraw all my money first, and then we'll see how much it is. Half. It should be like 500k, I think. It was something along the lines of 500k. So it shouldn't be too expensive. God pot, let's go. Lowest price on a bin is 400k. Alright, let's do it. And someone beat me to it. Thanks. Appreciate it. Okay, 409. Buy. And someone beat me to it. Thanks. 409. Buy. Oh my god. People are buying these too fast. 420. Okay, got it. For 420, I now have the non-legacy god pot for 12 hours and the free booster cookie I was given a long time ago. So with this, I will now be able to do a lot of things. I think the first thing I'll be doing is farming. I feel like that's a pretty basic thing to do. Let me look at like my skills. What's next? Interesting. Probably collections, farming, wheat. So I guess the goal would be to like get whatever this is. So I don't even know what this is. Oh, it's a sack. I don't really like sacks, but I think what I want to do is I want to level up every single thing. So I want to get to the next wheat level, the next carrot level, the next potato level, the next pumpkin level, the next melon level, the next seed level, the next mushroom level. And so that way I'll kind of, I'll be like all-rounder. So I'm not taking the booster cookie and the god pot just for like combat or rotten flesh. I'll be doing it to try to level up every single little thing I do. So hopefully this will give me like a very well-rounded, all-around like benefit thing. So I guess if I'm farming, I should probably put on like fairy armor, huh? Well, actually, how fast do you think I'll be? I do like the mana though, but I don't think I'll need it. So I probably will wear fairy armor to start off with. Yeah, -1 intelligence. Thanks, game. I appreciate that. Why did my intelligence move? What was that? That was weird. Alright, I think all I have left is just to start. I don't think, let me check. Is there anything I wanted to do? One of the things that I wouldn't really be doing, is a dungeon. So apparently the god pot doesn't work in dungeons. So I'm the booster cookie might still work. So I think once, if I had to guess, since the god pot is like 12 hours, but this lasts for 4 days, I might do a bunch of like dungeons while the booster cookie is still going, because it still has benefits, bits, skill XP, yeah. So I guess that's more of the benefit when it comes to skills, not so much the god pot with the booster cookie. So I think I'm ready. I think I have everything. So the first thing I'm going to do is farm wheat until I level up wheat. I think it's my current plan. Let me like one last time check it though. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So as soon as I do this, I'm gonna like farm wheat. Although I do need to clear my minions, so I'll probably do that that will be my actual first, so. To my island I go. I don't think there's gonna be any, like, benefit when it comes to, like, money. But, you know, we'll try, so. Yep. I'm ready. So I'll clear my minions. It's just, like, the first inaugural part of the day. So. I guess it doesn't matter which one I eat first, huh? Yep. 14.6 hours. Effects. Okay, wait, is it bugged or am I tripping? 3 days, 14 hours. That's crazy. Alright, so I already have the big speed, so I guess I really don't need this armor. Yeah. Alright, let's start clearing minions, so. I should hold my pickaxe. I think there's a benefit to holding your pickaxe. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, we have now begun. What's that? Boost a cookie. Get all the info. Fame rank. Interesting. Looks all good to me. I think people have mentioned that the jump is kind of not good, but I think I'll leave it for now. Besides, it's not like I jump that much to really warrant turning it off. Yeah. It is pretty high. I think like a 2-block jump would have been a lot better. You know? Not necessarily a case that like the best is the best. I just didn't mean to click that. What is up? What's that? Rocco? I have just eaten my first ever booster cookie and God pot, and I'm trying to take advantage of that. But as always, the first thing I do in the day is clear my minions, because you're tripping if you don't clear your minions every time you hop online. I think what I'll do after this is I'm gonna go farming. So I'm gonna try to level up wheat. That'll be the next thing I do as like my next basic activity. Because I need to take advantage of this God pot and booster cookie. Because the main reason, from my understanding, that people do it is to boost their skills. Because you get the skill XP boost. So when you really need to level up fast, you would eat the booster cookie and drink the God pot, and that allows you to level up a lot better. So I'm going to take full advantage of that. So for like the next 4 days, I will be grinding out this booster cookie and God pot. Although the God pot's definitely going to end before the booster cookie does. What is up, my guy? Waifuen. Not sure how to say that one. Currently clearing out the minions. My daily, regular scheduled clearing the minions. Making the money. I don't know how much money I'll make. If I assume I'll make like 500k off this. But I never know how much money I actually make off my minions. Inventory's full. I have to make space. Alright. I do play with viewers, so if you want to visit my island, you can. You can appear on the stream. It's like the funnest part. Seeing yourself in the stream. Highly recommend it. So, I'm actually making pretty good money. This is definitely slightly more than I expected. And I am going to get more when I actually sell the snow and the diamond. The God pot doesn't work in dungeons, so I actually won't be doing dungeons for the next 14 hours. Because the God pot doesn't work in dungeons, so although I would love to do dungeons right now, dungeons aren't good for the God pot. It's pretty much like everything but dungeons. If there's one thing you can't do while on a God pot, it's play dungeons. Which I think is kind of silly. I feel like they should allow that. Alright, I'm not gonna grab the snowballs. I hate grabbing the snowballs. Alright, I now have all my stuff. Hey, we got someone here. What do you wear? What is this? What is this? He has storm armor. And a Valkyrie? Oh, that's crazy. Wow. You a rich motherfucker, huh? Alright, I'm gonna go liquidate all my diamond blocks into actual material here. Alright. Liquidate all that. And... Alright, yeah, so now I'm gonna go ahead and liquidate all of this again once more into the monies. So I'm gonna take my snow and diamonds and I'm gonna go sell it at the bazaar. Actually, I should keep doing this. There you go. Alright, off to the... Let me get you in a party if you want. There you go. Alright. To the hub I go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is like the booster cookie god pot combo should be allowed in dungeons, but the god pot doesn't work in dungeons, so you kind of have to just not do it. I think the booster cookie might still work, but I know for sure the god pot doesn't. Yeah, stream delay. I'll say something, or I'll move, and then you won't see me move until like a minute later in stream. It's pretty bad. But I could turn on ultra low latency, but it would be a worse experience for the people who aren't playing along. But for the people who are playing along, it kind of sucks. The last stream I did do ultra low latency, but it would lag a lot because it was getting information at real time. So if my internet got slow all of a sudden, then you would see lag, which kind of sucks. But I do have a legacy god pot, which I'm not going to drink. But I do have that. Alright, quick. Gotta go. I'm on a timer. I'm going to start farming wheat. I think that'll be my... That's loud. Let me change that. So yeah, that's still loud. Oh wow. 10%? Yeah. Yo, let's go. Currently mining wheat because I have a god pot and I need to level up something. It's one of those things where I had the idea to drink the god pot. I didn't necessarily need anything, so I'm just gonna go for everything. So I think the main things is fishing, farming, mining, and foraging. Those are like the big things to do. So I'm just gonna start off with farming and get that up. And it'll tell me once I get it up, it'll be like, you have unlocked a new sack. So that'll be good. That'll know when I'm getting my next thing. But I have to absolutely take advantage of the potion. There's no way I can just drink the potion and do nothing. Well, what else am I gonna mine it with? This is the best thing I have. Because, like, if you mine wheat with your hand, it just drops on the floor. So I mine it with a pickaxe because of telekinesis. I don't have, like, an enchanted hoe or anything like that. Yeah, I don't have some sort of special hoe, so... A pickaxe with telekinesis. I don't even know everything the booster cookie does. But I know the god pot doesn't work in dungeons, so... I might, I think once the god pot runs out, I'll still have the booster cookie. So once the god pot runs out in 12 hours, I should be able to then do, Dungeons Catacombs. But, like, first, before I do dungeons, I have to use up the god pot, because the god pot doesn't work in dungeons. So I have, the whole point is I'm trying to take full advantage of this, because it's pretty expensive. I think a booster cookie is like over $1 million, and a god pot is like $500,000. So it's like $2 million for the full thing. I've spent $2 million on this, so it's very important that I take full advantage of everything I'm doing. Enchanted bread. I'll definitely be putting that in minions. Let's go. Wheat. That Technoblade thing. Wheat. Wheat. Ah. taking my wheat. I pretty much cleared the place, and I did not level up. This might not be the best. Have fun in your dungeons. I can't join because Godpot doesn't work in dungeons, and I don't want to waste my time. Because I don't think it's gonna pause. I'm pretty sure it's gonna keep going. So I'm not gonna want to pause what I'm doing to go do something else. I have to do leveling up stuff. I think I'm gonna go session hop to get more wheat. I have more health than usual. Oh, this is great. Yeah. Work. I figured that since there's so much wheat here, I might as well also mine this. Items. Did you mean to do that? You look like you walked back into it backwards. Oh man, that guy wearing lapis armor. I don't think I had a lapis armor phase. I went from like enchanted diamond to something else. I think like ember. So I went from diamond armor to ember armor. I totally skipped the lapis phase. Which is funny because lapis is considered like the most common like armor. Like, or at least everyone goes through the lapis armor thing. You usually get a full set of lapis like your first week. If not like your first day, you'll have a full set of lapis. But on me, though, I never wore a full set of lapis. So, I just went from diamond to ember without lapis. Alright, I'm gonna go to the next. We're gonna try to see if we can get wheat here. Oh yeah, this is great. This is perfect. Hey, I got my farming up. That's exactly what I was looking for. That's perfect. I still want to get wheat up, too. I don't just want to full them. There you go. I went from Hardened Diamond to Rotten to Shadow Assassin to Necron. I think you're simplifying that because that's only 4 armor sets for the entire game, so yeah. But, I don't think, I never wore Rotten armor. I didn't play dungeons for a lot of the early days, so I went from, like, no armor to iron armor to diamond armor to ember to ender to unstable dragon to strong dragon, and then to my current armor, which is adaptive. I think my next armor set would be, full Shadow Assassin. I don't want 3/4 set Shadow Assassin. I really want the Shadow Assassin chestplate. I think I'm gonna go out of my way to get the chestplate like first or second, so I don't ignore it. I know a lot of people don't get the Shadow Assassin chestplate, but I want to make sure that I get it because I really like full sets. I think the idea of wearing 3 pieces of an armor set. Yeah, Shadow Assassin. The thing is, I can't do it right now. Because you need to do a floor 5 completion, and I currently do not have the catacombs level to start up a floor 5. And even if someone were to warp me into a floor 5, it wouldn't let me in. So even if I were to buy it right now, I couldn't wear it. So I'm stuck on adaptive, for I have no ability to wear Shadow Assassin. I did deck it out though. It has 3/4 necrotic with loving on the chestplate. All prot 5, growth 5, and they are 5-starred. I think that's the biggest thing. The 5-starred was definitely the craziest piece to get. Some guy helped me out. I'd say about half of my stars are from another guy. The rest I just purchased. P-warp. That did not work. P-warp. There you go. Alright, there you go. Quick. Look at all this wheat. This is perfect. How much wheat do I need to mine just to level up wheat once? Because I've leveled up farming once, but I haven't leveled up wheat once. This is 3 inventories of wheat. Perfect. Enchanted seeds, which... Do enchanted seeds even really have a use? Because I'm pretty sure enchanted seeds are just like to sell, right? They don't actually do anything. I can't think of any legitimate reason you would go out to get enchanted seeds. I went for 4 for 4 hardened diamond until catacombs level 1. Then I went 4 for 4 on rotten armor. Then a 3/4 set of shadow assassin, and then a full shadow assassin set. And now you're on a 3/4 Necron. What's the last piece? Is this you? Necron, Storm. I don't think this is you. This is a completely different armor set. What is this? Give me your enchanted seeds. Wow, this guy... Oh, jeez. Wow. That is amazing. That's crazy. Where did you get all this money? What is this? I just got 2 12-hour variant god pots and then the harvesting 6 diamond hoe. I don't know where this man got these things, but I appreciate it. Harvesting 6 grants farming fortune, which increases your chance for multiple crops. That's pretty pog. And then telekinesis. That's why I use a pickaxe, is for the telekinesis. So, but now I actually have a dedicated tool for farming. And then god pots, which will actually mean the stream goes on longer. That's the most stream donation I've ever seen. Donating god pots to keep the stream going longer. Because once the booster cookie and god pot ends, like, this stream's over and I'll have to find a different stream to do. I'd probably do dungeon streams. But now that I got more god pots, I can keep doing grind streams, which is pretty cool. Dude, that's... If I already have a 12-hour and he just gave me 2 12 hours, that's a day and a half of grinding. That's quite a bit. And with the booster cookie lasting 4 days, I'll be able to probably stretch it out the whole time. So my dungeons just got pushed back. So that's pretty great. I don't know where you get these things, man. You are rich wearing your storm armor. I'm also trying to figure out who's who, because YouTube names and in-game names don't line up. So I'm always trying to figure out who is this. So I want to make sure I recognize you. Like, if you give me something, I want to remember you for that. So I always try to connect people with your YouTube and in-game name. Alright. Concurrent viewers too. It's always sad when you see your stream go from like 3 to 2 viewers. It's like that one guy left. How could you? Do you not see me grinding? Does this grind not impress you? I should probably session hop because now all the wheat's half gone. I mean, it's fine, but it's still like half gone, so I'm gonna go session hop now. Alright, have fun. Thanks for coming to the stream. What up, Y fan? Jeez, this guy is 500 million. Or your setup is worth 500 million. Where do you get that kind of money? You get it from doing like floor 7 S tier, right? Is that how you get your money? Selling the profits from floor 7 S tier? Because that's my understanding on how people get hundreds of millions. Because you can only get millions from minions. You can only get millions from grinding. But if you want to get hundreds of millions of coins, you have to do dungeons, right? Is that where you get your money? So I'd really like to figure out how these people are doing these things. Where they're getting hundreds of millions of coins. Insane. Farming in dungeons? Interesting. My farm doesn't do very much. If you visit my island, you'll see I have a really tiny sugarcane farm. So I definitely don't make that much from farming. Alright, I think I've pretty much depleted this area. I'm gonna session hop once more. Let's go. Unstable. Oh, I got a perfect sesh, boys. Perfect untouched session. I can't even survive floor 6 boss right now because I just became a mage with the Hyperion and Valkyrie and got to level my mage level to be able to tank some stuff. I've never even done that floor in my life. I have no knowledge of it. Yeah. That actually reminds me, I actually recently switched from a tank to a mage. Whenever doing dungeons, I would die a lot, so I'm like, I should probably be a tank. But now that I've gotten a better sword and better tools, I've realized how good the mage is, so I stopped being a tank and I started being a mage. So that's kind of relevant to me because I actually just changed what I main. Ye farming netherwarts makes 6 mil an hour. Wow, that's crazy. 30 mil netherwarts. Oh. Yeah, 6 mil an hour? That, like, sounds worth it. In fact, just you mentioning that it makes 6 mil an hour for you makes me want to get into it. How easy do you think it would be to get into it? Like, if I decided, like, today, right now, that I was gonna make a giant netherwart farm, how much money... Well, how much do you think I could make if I were just to make a farm? Like, I don't have the pet, I don't have any particular skill, I don't have any things he had, but if I were to buy the soul sand and netherwart, I could potentially start off making some money, right? And then as time marches on, I make the farm bigger, I get better equipment, I get better talismans and minions, and I don't know. I would not recommend mage at all, but if you don't have money for Hyperion, but you got anything but mage, yeah. Well, I just like mage. Mage is my preference. The main reason is for the mage, you're able to hit things with your sword at a distance. So if I hold my sword out and I click, it fires off a little, like magic mage thing. And I use that so much. Like, when I'm an archer, like, I can shoot things at a distance, but, you know, drawing back my bow is kind of annoying. Whenever I'm a tank, I don't have that ability, and I have to run up to things, and I have to hit them with my sword, which requires me to get close. I really like the mage ability to just hit things from a distance and do damage. So, because of that quirk of being a mage... Yeah. I'd have to get the... There's like a replanting hoe, right? So if you do farm netherwarts, it's almost a necessity to get that hoe that replants things. An elephant, level 1 for 17 mil, geez, yeah. So it sounds like in order to do it well, I would need to have the initial, like, starting investment. I couldn't just start up a farm and expect to get millions. It would take setting up and preparing and spending money and leveling up and whatnot. You would also need the level farming, which you can't with netherwarts since they give alchemy XP. Dang, it doesn't even give farming? Wow, I did not know that netherwarts do not give farming XP. That's crazy. Replenishing is enchantment, but the hoe gives a huge amount of extra rewards. Yeah. I should probably make a hoe like this. I just got the Harvesting 6 hoe, but it would be smart to, like, max out a hoe, wouldn't it? Or to get one of those special hoes. I know, like, with the mathematical hoe, you can make, like, special hoes that do things. 20 mil to start, and then good farming level. Yeah, I don't have, like, 20 million starting investment, so it wouldn't be something I do now. And even then, 20 million is a lot. Like, even my sword's not worth 20 million. My armor isn't even worth 20 million, so... Even if I had 20 million, I probably wouldn't spend it on farming. If I had 20 million, I'd probably buy, like, a better sword or something. Actually, I don't think... I mean, what is there to really buy? Like, I kind of want to get a 50 mil Midas sword. But that's 50 million, so even if I had 20 million, I don't know what I'd do with it. It's both too much money and not enough money. You know, if I wanted to buy something like a Midas sword, it wouldn't be enough. But if I just wanted to, like, buy bread or something, that's so much money. It would probably sit in the bank and collect interest, actually, at that point. Because interest payments, when you have millions, can actually get pretty good. Sure, never mind. Should I change the latency of the stream? I can I can probably do that. I don't know what effect it'll have midstream, but I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to change the latency of the stream. I don't think I can. No, it won't let me change it midstream. That kind of sucks. Wait, what if I end it and restart it back up? Give me one moment.